During the Reign of Terror, the guillotine did not only claim members of the aristocracy, it also swept through a wider social fabric, including individuals connected, directly or indirectly, to the world of luxury production. While it would be inaccurate to say that artisans were systematically targeted as a group, the collapse of aristocratic patronage proved devastating. Workshops closed, orders disappeared. Entire networks of skilled labor were left without purpose. Some craftsmen and women sought refuge beyond France, contributing their expertise to emerging centers across Europe where their techniques would continue to evolve. By the turn of the 19th century, many of these crafts, once symbols of prestige, had fallen into decline, burdened by their association with the Ancien Régime. Where others saw excess, Napoleon Bonaparte saw strategic value. In 1802, during a visit to Lyon with Josephine de Beauharnais, he encountered the aftermath of this collapse. Once the center of European silk production, Lyon had been transformed. Before the revolution, the city counted tens of thousands of looms. In its wake, production had sharply declined, and many artisans had abandoned the trade. Napoleon intervened, not out of nostalgia, but out of vision. Reviving silk production meant restoring economic strength, technical expertise, and national prestige. His attention soon turned to Chantilly, a town shaped by the cultural orbit of Versailles. Lacemaking had taken root there in the 17th century, supported by noble patronage and charitable initiatives such as those associated with Catherine de Rohan, who helped establish training for young women from modest backgrounds. Under Napoleon, support for such crafts became more structured. Between 1804 and 1815, policies and commissions helped sustain and revive production, also serving a pragmatic goal: strengthening French industry against foreign competition. Among the most prestigious traditions was that of Alençon. Often referred to as the Queen of Lace, Alençon lace had been elevated under Louis XIV, who established royal workshops to rival Venetian production. Napoleon continued this legacy, commissioning fine lace, including for the household of his second wife, Marie-Louise. Yet the survival of these crafts was never guaranteed. After Napoleon's fall, demand fluctuated once more. Despite efforts by figures such as Marie-Thérèse of France, revival remained fragile. By the early 19th century, only a limited number of artisans continued the tradition, sustained not by mass demand, but by dedication. It was through the transmission of knowledge, often led by experienced craftswomen, that the technique endured. By the time of the Great Exhibition of 1851, Alençon lace was once again recognized for its exceptional refinement. And in 2010, its craftsmanship was formally acknowledged as part of the UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage. What had once been dismissed as a relic of excess revealed itself as legacy. A legacy not only of luxury, but of skill, resilience, and transmission across generations.